Hey everybody, it's Jang here with a look at the LEGO Marvel Superheroes Hydra Fortress Smash. This comes with 405 pieces, and yes, it is really about smashing up that fortress, so let's get right to it. First of all, I've got to tell you this is a little bit smaller than I expected, because just look at the size of the box this came in. I just thought you were going to get a little bit more size, just given that kind of initial preview of it. Regardless, this is what you get. You've got the gate section here, a little bit of a kind of deadish tree off to the side, and then this is the main fortress. It's really just a kind of a turret section, you know, just one corner really is what's been built up here. It looks pretty nice, you know, they got a nice selection of kind of randomized textures there that looks pretty realistic. They've done good with these small singular rock pieces, the smaller version, and it's the really angled up one that doesn't have the extra studs on the outside. You've got access to a little bit of area on the inside, but it's really kind of small. And then you've got a gun up on top. We'll look at those things more closely. But first of all, we've got the entrance. That also looks pretty nice with the different textures used there. They've got the Technic ball pieces used up on the tops here, and I actually very much like that sticker. I think that's something that's very useful. However, somebody who doesn't like any of this is the Hulk. So he is going to come in and say, Hulk, smash! Hulk, smash! And part of the back fell off accidentally. That's not supposed to happen. But the whole idea here is that you've got these little hinge pieces, which are just precariously holding on little parts of the edges of the gate there. So you can very easily just bring your Hulk character down. These things are kind of keyed in just a little bit, but they're kind of loose. So it's very easy to get those off. And it's a very satisfying experience to have something land down on that and just tear this up. The part on the back is a containment chamber for Loki's scepter. So it has been captured at this point, and you're going to try to retrieve it back. And this has kind of a hair trigger on it. As you saw when I was just attacking the front gate, it can accidentally open up. But the idea here is that you're supposed to use this up here as a target with one of your regular minifigures, and then use the super jumper piece to try to get your figure to jump up and hit that. Next, up top, you've got this defense cannon, which is supposed to be able to shoot out at any approaching ground forces, but it doesn't turn up and down, unfortunately. It only shoots straight out, and I feel like that really limits its play value. It's got two of these little stud shooters on the front. You can push down on one, or you can push down on both to shoot those out, like so. Right now it is kind of locked into place, but it has an option where you can attack this also. This is kind of the lock itself. So you bring that back, and now it is open to be attacked. And once again, you're supposed to use one of your super jumper figure setups to try to get this to be knocked down. Then you get this wheeled Hydra tank with the rotating turret on the top. It's got a shooter. It can shoot that blast out pretty hard and with some good force to it. They give you two of these shots included in there. You can spin this around, but you can't really turn it up and down, but there's a little bit of wiggle room there that I feel is enough to get you to be able to angle it how you want. I like the nice flat wheel covers on here. I like the angled sides and the double wedge brick pieces around it. I really like the shaping of this thing, even though the construction of it is kind of simple. You can see that a little bit more clearly from underneath, but you take off the top and that's going to be even more clear still. So it'll let you get in there to get a single figure in there. This is all open on the bottom. They have one little console in the front, but once again, I like the look of the thing, but one person who does not like the look of the thing is the Hulk. So when he sees this thing, you know what he's going to say. Hulk smash! Oof. That really blew the top off of that thing, but now that is completely disabled. And if you had a figure in there, you could easily just jump up on here and just beat on him from the top. So it really leaves the driver exposed. The minifigures, left to right, are Captain America, Quicksilver, Baron von Strucker, and then a Hydra henchman. All good figures to get for sure, I like the faces and I like the torso prints. I think that the Baron's torso is a little bit on the plain side, but it is appropriate. I really like the henchman there. And as for alternate faces, you do get one there, but is that an alternate face on that henchman? Maybe the movie will answer that. And last but certainly not least is the new Hulk Big Fig. And these big figs have the movable arms up and down. You can also rotate the hands. The hand has enough space to hold on to a figure's legs, so you can actually hold up a figure and kind of throw them around. This one does have that nice olive green color, which really looks so much better than the old green. And he's got the Avengers trunks on, and that does it for the figs. I feel like this set has decent value to it and decent play value, but I really wish that for a Fortress set, they gave you more of a fortress. What they do give you there, I think, looks good and has a lot of play features to it, but I really wish there was some interior space into which you could place the minifigures and have fights inside of there. The good news is that this set does have plenty of pieces that are very reusable if you want to make your own custom creations, and it also comes with a really good set of figures, I think. So not too bad, but definitely not my favorite, and I do wish that the structure was larger. Let me know what you think. Please post up your feedback about this set down in the comments, and I'll be talking to you again very soon in the next video.